Hey, you there. Just wanted to let you know you are now listening to the AK Mindset Podcast.
Yo guys, we're back again. The AK Update, episode 13. It's crazy, it's been 13 weeks of this, we keep going strong, giving you the news updates and just what happened in a week, every single week. So I really hope you guys are enjoying it. And today with me, we got everyone today. The boys, speak to them please.
The gang all back for the AK Update, it's just vibes. I know some of us are tired. Actually, all of us are tired. What am I talking about? I know all of us are tired. Long week, but Friday, you can, mentally prepare or release that tiredness by talking about anime and anything that comes to mind. So, yeah.
Yep, we're back. Episode 13, Full House, like they mentioned. And as always, we want to bring a good episode filled with a discussion, which I don't know where we're going to go, but it's going to go to a good place. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy the listen.
Yes, sir. So I hope you guys enjoy. And I wanted to talk about something today, specifically. It was Demon Slayer. What do you guys think about the whole season as a whole?
You want to go with
first, Daniel? Okay. No, you go first, bro.
All right. If you listen to, I think it was episode 11, I had some reservations with the season. Overall, I still think it was the weakest season so far, weakest arc. Not because of the characters, I just think pacing affected it. The antagonist definitely lowered the standard, less tension, so I didn't really feel like I took them as seriously as I should have. But I would say the finale was really strong, and I feel like they nailed that moment, even though there were some bits that dragged, but that whole scene in that final episode was really well done. But I do have to say, it didn't need to be an hour long. They were buoying it with that. It didn't need to be an hour. Just give me two 20 minutes and I would have been cool. But yeah, it was all right. I'll say like it was, I think 7.5 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10.
No, I agree, fam. I definitely agree with that. They dragged that episode. I was like, the thing is, when I first saw that it was an hour, I think it was an hour special, hour and a bit, whatever the time slot was. When I first saw that, I was like, I've planned already. I've already allocated the 24 minutes of my week to watch you, bro. You can't add additional time. Like you're ruining my schedule. Man has time slots, and if it doesn't work out, it messes my sleep or gym. So I'm gonna suffer. So I wasn't too happy about that. But like, I've enjoyed the quality that they continue to showcase, especially. Just the high standard visually, voice acting, always good, always very engaging. You can tell that obviously there's a lot of passion put into it, always. But do you know what? Demon Slayer the formula has become kind of repetitive to me. So maybe this season hasn't been as impactful in comparison to the previous seasons and movie, when I'm kind of, it does basically the same trajectory, the same kind of thing, but I can't even complain too much because it's still very enjoyable. I guess that kind of happens with time, innit? The longer you're with something, like, the less impact it has visually, narratively, just the whole experience. But I can't deny, like I said, I did enjoy the season. I did every week engage, and was happy to put some time away just to make sure I watched that. So yeah, fire. I would definitely give it I'll give it a recommendation in it.
What do you rate it?
I'll probably rate it 7.5 out of 10, maybe 8.
Alright. Because I thought, weirdly enough, I thought it was a hater. I was going to rate it 7 out of 10. But it's mad how 7 out of 10 is seen as a hater now in this economy of anime. But I just don't know. I think the drop-off was noticeable for me compared to like the last season. which links to my next question is, what do you think the best season of Demon Slayer was, including the movie? We see the movie as a season itself. What do you think the best season was of Demon Slayer? Was the first one, the movie, the last one we just had, and this recent one?
I would say Entertainment District arc for me. I feel it had best mixture of tension. Didn't over bombard you with the flashbacks. I feel like we got the background with Tengen and his wives, and then with Daki, it was there, but it wasn't like, I feel this season the flashbacks, I was getting tired of seeing people's flashbacks. Even the last one's flashback, they started showing him. I was like, bro, I don't care about your flashback, just go. And usually when it comes to the demons flashback, I'm like, okay, let me hear where you're coming from. But this time I was like, yeah, I'm tired now. But in that season, I felt like they kind of balanced the action, and then they gave you like little bits of the flashback, so you didn't really feel the flashback fatigue so much. And they only gave you, and because Daki and Gyutaro were such good antagonists, when it came to getting their flashback, it kind of made you appreciate them more because of the parallel with him and his sister, and then Nezuko and Tanjiro. So I just felt like they were overall better antagonists. Inosuke, Zenitsu were great in the arc, and Tengen was a great Hashira. And he was fun to follow. Not to say the other two in this arc weren't cool, but I felt like he showcased more and it was easier to understand. Whereas in this season, like, I'm seeing Miichiro just wash the upper five, and I'm just like, is he really upper five? Because I mean, Gyotaro was like, the power scaling in this season, I was just like, it's just hard for me to wrap my head around. But apparently the mark really makes you that strong, but I don't think they did a good job of emphasizing that. But yeah, that's just what I think.
What about you, Joe?
For me, definitely Mugen Train. That was very cold. I just love how inspiring of a movie that was. I remember vividly when I first watched it, and just how the love for Rengoku, and I think it was well balanced as a movie in regards to just development of characters and character motivation, and just being able to see a sequence of well thought out ideas put together, like in such a holistic fashion that it produces, for me, one of my favorite anime movies. So I think that's what kind of makes it hard to judge the most recent season, because of like how high the experience we've had so far. And like, if you think about it, there was so much more like peril in the other series, where you felt like there was real tension and anything could happen. And it wasn't too like, even Rengoku dying, all those kind of, just, you know, there was so much tension and the power struggle between demon and, you know, human beings. But I felt less of that this season. I'm not sure why, but that's how it felt to me.
Yeah, fair enough. I think I agree with both of you, because I think my main issue is just the drop off, because I think like the first season was like an 8.5 for me. It was really good. Mugen Train was really good. It was like 8.5 for me again. Then Entertainment District was my favorite season. It was a 9 out of 10. I thought that would have reduced, because, you know, I thought that was like, okay, because there's in the moment recency bias, but it still holds up for me. But this one just dropped off, in my opinion, and I have so many, not issues, I think I'm just strict because there's Demon Slayer in it, but, you know, I didn't feel as much connections with the characters in it, apart from the people I knew already. So I think it was emotional with Nezuko. I loved that a lot. With Tanjiro, so I had the connection, but with the upper demons, I don't know. Especially, I forgot his name, so it's not even important. It was just so easy. I didn't believe it was like an upper 5, but
Fish Storm
the Tengu,
and emotional.
Yeah. Then the Tengu one was really good, because I felt like it wasn't. But I think one of the reasons was I didn't feel scared that anything was going to happen to anyone. And every other like season gave me that. Hatengu was just annoying to kill. but I wasn't worried anyone was going to get injured or anyone was going to get killed, if that makes sense. Well, anyone I cared about, anyone was going to get killed. But the last previous seasons, I have felt that like, oh my god, what's going to happen to this character? Like I was scared for so many characters throughout the season, but this one's like, just get over and done with. I'm tired of this character. He's just annoying. I don't care about his backstory. He's crying too much. He's doing this. I don't know. I think there's a little bit of a disconnect for me with some of the characters, but it was still a good show. The animation was still there, and some really high bits with Nezuko and what she actually overcame the sun and that. But yeah, I don't know. But we'll see. But keeping up with Demon Slayer, season 4 has been announced already, and key visuals have been out. So looking forward to that. Hopefully, it's better than this season. Not saying this season was bad. It's just like I've been exposed to such high quality. When it drops off a little bit, it's very noticeable. And I think there's only 2 seasons left. I think season 4, season 5. But I think season 5 might get that Attack on Titan treatment. That part 1 because of my milk. Because Demon Slayer is very valuable to this man. So they might get a part 1 and part 2 for it. But I think it's 2 seasons left, which is crazy. Think about when Demon Slayer came out, so it's a bit sad, but we're gonna enjoy the ride.
So do you think there's too many characters introduced then in Demon Slayer this season? Or do you think it was just vastly there was too many?
No. I don't think there was too many. I just think it's like I didn't connect with the characters today. Maybe there's too many characters that couldn't connect with everyone, but I don't know. But I feel like last season, there's some of the there was a lot of characters there, wasn't that?
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? Tengen?
Yeah, Tengen.
Yeah, Tengen's wives. Tengen, Daki, I forgot the name of the other one, the ugly one.
Gyutaro.
And, Gyutaro, Zenitsu. There was so many characters in that one. And I still connected with everyone. I like the backstories. I like every character in that season, so I don't think it's a problem of too many characters. It's just a connection. Even the backstory from Mitsuri, I don't know, it didn't hit for me. I think Tokito was really good. I think that backstory was amazing, but it kind of killed it a little bit when how easy just took it off the upper 5. It's like, oh, that's it. After that emotional back, and it was just that easy for you. But I don't know. I think it's just how they handled the characters. I don't think it was too many characters in my opinion. Anyway.
Yeah, well, I thought Mitsuri's was a good breath of fresh air because it was the first non-sad backstory.
Sad one. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, but I think I'm just used to sad. So I was expecting like a sad. I thought the parents were gonna like hate her or something, but it's just like, oh, she's just a perfect human being basically, and she's worried about that. But I guess like
it's a bit deeper than that.
Of like,
it's about
I don't know. It's deeper than that. It's like compared to like I think just how the gender roles have been applied. So she's like. Is affecting her deeper, so she's not seeing it as like a positive. She's kind of seeing it as a negative. But I don't know. I think I was just looking for. I think I'm just used to sad bait now. I need something sad. But I think it was good. But I don't know. I think Tokito one hit me a lot more. But yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a strong woman. I love that. Carry me.
Yeah. Carry me at that. But she was good. I think a lot of people find her annoying. I think she was a great character. I had no problem with her characters. I was just expecting a sad one, so I think I was just blindsided by what my expectations. But that doesn't mean not the character itself. I think she was good. I don't think she's annoying. She's a great character. She's a strong Hashira. But yeah.
No, it was a good season.
Yeah, it was good.
I don't know if I feel like I forced myself to watch it this season. Like I think that's also a part of it. I've been thinking that recently. Certain things I'm kind of forcing myself to watch. Like Demon Slayer, I'm watching it because I've watched the other previous Demon Slayer. But did I really want to watch it? Like, should I start habitually like really deep in whether I should carry on a series just because I started it?
It might affect your enjoyment. Because I feel like if you give like a break or something and watched it like in a later date, you might have enjoyed it a lot more. But because you felt like you needed to watch it, it might have affected your enjoyment a little bit.
No, I think so. I think you definitely did.
Well, yeah, Demon Slayer is going to be held to a high standard. It's that kind of series, but I think it was really good. I think some of us just expected more, but it's a good series, especially from what it's done for the previous season. So it seems a bit harsh, but we're not hating on it. But just like our expectations, I guess. But yeah,
I'll tell you the truth. I make sure I watch it just so I don't like get any spoilers. That's why the majority of the series I be following as soon as it comes out is because I'm scared that I'll be on TikTok and I'll be on Insta and I'll be on anything and I'll see a spoiler and that will just break me. I'll be broken.
Well, yeah. Spoilers hard to avoid sometimes, but yeah, it was a good season for Demon Slayer. We enjoyed it. Do you guys have any news at all?
Only got one piece of news, and it's from. Do you know? It's crazy because this spring anime special, very slept on this season. It's a season 2. It is Ranking of Kings, and nobody has been talking about it at all. I think I was watching one of my favorite streamers the other day, and they were discussing. It was like, raw. Like I didn't pick it up because nobody was talking about it. But this season has been so good, and I'm happy that they've announced a movie that's in production, and I'm very excited to see Ranking the Kings in a movie format and see how that kind of changes things and what they do with it, with their characters and stuff. But yeah, this season Ranking the Kings been very different. I just love the palette, the color palette. I love like how easy on the eye it is, and then the story is so striking, like so well thought out. The characters, how they continue to like develop certain themes and stuff, and just Boji as the Deaf King. He makes me want to learn sign language. That's how committed I am to him. People need to stop sleeping on Ranking the Kings, man.
That's a learn sign language. I got a question actually, because with the news of that it getting a movie, I think Chainsaw Man's getting a movie as well. It's getting a season 2 and a movie confirmed. Do you think Demon Slayer kind of changed how, like, the level of how many people are bringing out movies now? A little bit.
Yeah, I think when you see something in the industry that do something so successfully, like we're in a copycat like industry. Whatever it is the format for success, people are just going to adopt and move forward with it. And the way Demon Slayer, look, did you see the thing that they did in New York?
No.
I think it was New York, when they had the premiere of the last episode, and the whole of Times Square was Demon Slayer stuff on. Like, it was crazy. It was like the scale of Demon Slayer. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, you're different. And obviously, people are trying to aspire to that. So the new format, or the format that people are interested in, like, you know, pursuing, is you have a series that's fairly successful, drop a movie, drop something different. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which is understandable. More money in it.
I don't know. What do you think, Daniel?
I think it shows that a lot of people understand that the movie model can get you a lot of return in terms of the finances. I'm just I don't know, it works when it's done well, when it makes sense for the series. Like Demon Slayer, that arc, they could condense it into a movie without cutting things, but I feel if they're doing canon arcs in movies, it really has to make sure it works. One example I'm going to use is Haikyuu. I don't think that works as 2 movies. I don't know what the plan is, but it doesn't work. To me, you can't do the remainder of the series as 2 movies, and I don't. If they were taking inspiration from Demon Slayer, I think it's dumb, and they shouldn't have done that, because it's probably going to ruin the end of the series. But
Daniel, I'm so scared.
There's nothing to be scared of. It's not going to end well.
Hey, if you accept it now, your heart can't be broken. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Man. You know how close this series is to my heart. I don't know. It's just
accept it now, man.
When they announced, I was so confused. Like, movie? I was like, well, yeah, but it's 2 movies. So I was like, still though, the rest of this the rest of the series, 2 movies. But yeah, movies. I don't know. If it's done well, like Daniel said, it's really good. Like Black Clover doesn't get good love and respect from the community. The movie is doing great. But yeah, if it's not done well, like what we expect Haikyuu to be, then it's just, I think, because the movie's been dropped out before previously. Like there's a One Piece movie, Naruto movies, but I think when people like put like a season out, then it's like, okay, next we're gonna put a movie. I think Demon Slayer kind of changed the view on that, but I feel like not everyone should copy it. Just look at the arcs you're doing and just see if it makes sense. If not, I think you just think of money instead of like how well the story's gonna go. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, do you guys have any other news stories?
There you go, G.
Okay. I think the only thing I think you're gonna say it, so I'm gonna keep quiet.
Okay.
Oh, that got me scared, fam. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now I don't know if I should say mine, just in case. I'm gonna wait.
What's yours?
It's not even news. It's not even, but that's what it could be. It's basically is news. But I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on the One Piece trailer.
That's it.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, you see, I knew it. I knew. You see, in my heart. See, you shouldn't have said it. You shouldn't have said it. What is it?
I was gonna say it next to me first, so someone had to say it, but I've been holding it back. It's gonna be the big one, but let it flow, man. What do you think? Let me get to Daniel first. What do you think about this? After seeing the trailer, have you seen the trailer anyway?
Yeah, I thought it was alright. I thought it was good for what it's gonna be. Obviously, they're taking it a different direction. Don't have any expectation for it, but there's some things that, it's a bit rough, but just have to have that mindset that it's not gonna be, it's something that's completely different. It's not trying to be the One Piece anime or manga. And I liked how some of the characters looked. I know some people really liked how Buggy looked. Luffy, yeah, he looks very scary. But I think it works. It could work because he is kind of threatening in his first appearance. So he is supposed to be, kind of intimidating. I thought the Sea King looked excellent. The CGI was looking on point. And Zoro, he was looking alright. And Nami, she was cool. Didn't really see a lot of scenes, but for what they showed, I was impressed, and yeah, I thought it was okay.
Fair enough. Rajah, what do you think?
Yeah, likewise. Definitely agree with that. What Daniel was saying. You kind of have to look at it as a separate entity and allow them to, bring a unique or new perspective on how to deliver the One Piece world in reality. From the trailer, it did make me excited. I can't lie to you. I was very much on the surprise side. I love the character looks. The energy that seems to be portraying from all the characters seem to be on point, as in not saying that it's an exact or replica of what we experience or in either the manga or anime, but as in I can tell the people portraying the characters are really passionate and they're going to give their all to bring in the character to life, but also add in a unique aspect to it. So yeah, and the CGI, the back of Shanks was looking kind of cold. Buggy, the Goat, oh my days, menacing. I like that.
Buggy and Goat should not be anywhere close together, bro.
Buggy in this universe is not taking any else. He has the One Piece already.
We shall see.
He is the One Piece.
I think for me it was a little different. I think I changed my perspective. I think when I saw it at first, I was disappointed. But in terms of, I felt like I did what you guys said not to do, which is to expect it to be like the anime. But when I think someone said on Twitter, it's like, you guys realize that this is his own thing. You have a bit of a standalone. It's not trying to be the manga. It's not trying to be the anime. So when I gave it like a second view, I was like, actually, I like it. It's pretty good. So I had to change perspective because I came from boy, this looks nothing like this. It doesn't sound like Luffy. I was like, of course it's not going to sound like Luffy. It's not the same voice actor. It's not the same. It's not in the anime form. So I think when I changed my perspective, I think I appreciate it a lot more. And I'm looking forward to it. I won't say I'm excited because I think there's always going to be that bit of fear in my heart when it comes to live action. But I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what they do. And Zoro looked cool. I think he's one of the characters they did really well. Same thing with Usopp, actually, the glimpse of him we saw. And Buggy looks terrifying, but like Daniel said, the first arc he came into was supposed to be like a proper threat before he became into like a literal clown. But yeah, it's looking good, man. Hopefully they hit out of the park, especially with Oda backing it like this. So I'm wishing it well. And for people out there who don't like it, just do not compare it to the anime or manga like I did. I think you're bound to be disappointed because it's not going to be the same thing. Even when people compare the anime to the manga, they get disappointed in some places. So I think if you take it as its own thing and just enjoy the ride, man. If not, you're just going to set yourself up for failure, I think.
No, I can't lie. The general reception of the One Piece trailer has been good from what I've seen. There hasn't been any kind of extreme dislike or disapproval. From what I've seen so far is everybody's kind of open to the just seeing this as it is and accepting it as it is and are interested. And I think you can see like the trailer amassed, I don't know, I feel like it was like 4 million views in a day, something like that, something stupid. Like there's a lot of people who are going to be anticipating, obviously because we have a lot of love, dedication, and we spend a lot of time with this series, so they're anticipating seeing it in a new format. So I think it'll do well. I hope that Netflix have done their due diligence to kind of respect and obviously bringing Oda along, like you'd think that's pushing towards, they've done their due diligence and obviously invested heavily in, because these are one of the series where you have to spend money. You can't cheap out. Like just the vastness of the world building, the uniqueness of the characters, and how colourful, how vibrant things are. Like you can't cheap out. So hopefully all that effort will be showcased when it comes out. And if it's not, but I'm gonna watch it and enjoy it for what it is. It'll be interesting.
To be fair though, I think they did say it does have a back-in. I'm not sure how true it is. Apparently, like the production of the thing costs more than what it did for the last season of Game of Thrones. Apparently, there's a lot of money going into it. But then again, it's the last season of Game of Thrones that doesn't exist. But apparently, it has financial backing. So all signs are looking for it to be decent at least. So hopefully, it does well. I think everyone kind of hopes it does well. But I think it's just the track record of live actions, because Dragon Ball, Avatar, as long as at least they call him the right name, they didn't call him a different name like they did with Aang. Speaking of, have you man seen? This was even planned. Have you man seen the pictures of the teaser, a little bit of the new Avatar series?
Not interested.
I haven't seen the teaser, but I've seen obviously the actors acting.
Yeah, the actors. That's what I was talking about. The pictures.
The pictures. Yeah, I've definitely seen that.
I think it looks good.
I
generally think it looks good.
I'm skeptical.
I'll be there. I think I'll be there because it looks good, in my opinion. But the one weird thing that might turn me out of is, there's a character, the guy that's in soccer. He pretended to be another race to get the thing. And,
I heard about that.
But this man still has the job. He's still soccer.
That's a slide W.
That's a slap to that racist face, bro. What do you mean? Imagine someone pretending to be black to get a black character and got it. Then the people who are actually of the race, who they called for in the first place, don't get the movie.
But
that be off the wrong way.
I hear it, but can we blame him?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
He shot his shot. There has to be people. There has to be people there who are like, bruh. I see it as more like the people recruiting not doing their due diligence. But bro, it's not hard to find out where. But
they found out. That's the crazy thing. They found out. It's not saying they didn't find out. They
found out too late.
and they give him. There's never
After a certain
nothing-
point, but after a certain point, they're not gonna like because of like scheduling and stuff. They're not gonna be. Oh, we're gonna do another line of what's it called?
But do you know who else did that? Do you know who else did that? The Flash movie, and look away, got them. But they just filmed the whole movie again, man. What you actually having a whole terrorist? Oh, I don't know. So that rubbed me the wrong way. So I don't know how I feel about it anymore because I don't know if they can't even. But I don't know. It's. I was interested. Ang looks really good. They're giving him an actual name. Katara looks good. We'll see. We'll see. But then again, it's live action. Every live action has me in the middle. So we'll see. We'll see. But, yeah.
I think that these two live action pieces are gonna be very big in like you know, building the landscape for whether or not like we're ever gonna get a live action series again.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
feel
we
like,
always will get to fair, but
I feel like if these two miss,
yeah,
nobody's gonna want to invest that heavily.
Sure.
And with these live actions, you have to. It's not about like it's obviously the acting is important, but bringing the world to life is what is important, and that's costly. So these people, if this is not successful, either of these series when they come out, especially the amount of P they spend on it, I think live action is done for a while.
To be fair, it should have been done for when they brought out the Avatar movie.
It's true.
Actually, we're going to the Dragon Ball movie. I didn't believe it was a Dragon Ball movie. I was like, that's not a Dragon Ball movie.
It's not.
It's similar, but it's not. Oh yeah, that's the actual. I was like, yo, that's crazy. But
You mean that's a cosplay movie?
It's not even cosplay because they didn't even cosplay the characters. It's bad for a cosplay movie. Talk us like a real, but I don't know. Live actions, you know, it's a bit. But we'll see. I guess all we need to do is see, except from Dino, because it's not going to be there for the Avatar 1 part.
The only live actions I rate are the ones made by fans on YouTube. Those
are really good, you know.
When you're seeing those live, even though they're like sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes clips and videos, they are so cold. And I'm like, bro,
why can't the big people do this?
Bro, there's people out here who could make it work. They're actually out here with extreme talent and extreme creativity. And if they were just funded, they could really bring some of these series to life. But no.
But it is what it is. Any more news from you guys?
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no news. The only news is that, like, this spring anime season, it was too much anime.
You mean there was too much good anime?
There was too much good anime.
There's always too much anime. Yeah. I feel like, because I don't know how you guys do it every season, but yeah, I have a few quick ones. I think I have 3 quick ones and 2 funny ones. I thought we should just talk about quickly. But Konosuba is getting season 3 finally after having such a long wait in 2024. Classroom of the Elite, the season 3 has been delayed to 2024.
Yeah.
Don't rate it that much, but that's my baby still. I'm a bit sad it's been delayed to 2024. Then Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 is confirmed it's getting 23 episodes.
Oh.
So I'm glad it's been flashed up. I don't know. I don't feel like the story there is enough for 23 episodes, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see. I trust them. After the first season, I have no reason to doubt them, but we'll see what they do.
It'll be the last good season, so.
Sorry?
It'll be the last good season.
What do you mean?
I said what I said.
Harsh words from
I agree. I haven't touched the manga in a hot minute.
What? You men are killing me.
It started deteriorating for me.
What? I've yet to cut up, so maybe I might feel the same way. But while I left up, I was enjoying it still. But the 2 funny ones I want to talk about is there's a woman who got married to an AI rendition of Eren Yeager.
Oh my god.
I was just thinking of how crazy AI has become nowadays. But what do you guys think?
Is she happy?
She has 2 kids. So I feel sorry for the kids.
Oh, she has a man.
She had a man. I don't know if she has a man
She
now,
left-
but she's married.
She left him for
She got a
AI.
divorce. Did she got a divorce over AI? The AI must be smooth with it.
Yeah, she's delusional, but I mean, it's not the worst thing I've heard. I mean, you have dons getting married to robots and stuff, so you know what? Fair enough to the woman.
And body pillows and concept art and whatever they can get married to, they want to do it. Hey, the person who got married to themselves, different.
See,
Someone got married to a car.
Different.
I'm just gonna see
Hey,
more of this as we go.
You man are creative out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. The creativity levels are high. I wish you guys could use that creativity and put it towards good.
I think it's lonely levels, not creativity, in my opinion. Because that's crazy. And AI, you know, it's not real.
Hey, don't tell them that. You break their heart.
Break her heart, innit? But
She start crying.
then the one that interested me the most was, do you guys know about Rent a Girlfriend?
In the
Yes,
series.
unfortunately.
Or the real life renting a
Is
girlfriend.
this gonna be about the author?
The series. Yes.
Oh,
I don't know if
God.
you know about it. It sounds like you know about it, but apparently his main character reflects him.
Huh?
His
I
main
will-
character,
Kazuya. Oh my god.
yeah, it says he reflects who he is as a person. I came up to say that.
How much? How much so?
Gosh,
He said it by himself.
that is awful.
He freed the information with no pressure applied.
It
He
makes
should be
sense.
locked up.
No, it makes sense because he's always on Twitter talking about how he loves Chizuru. Like literally, he's got like a body pillow of her. And
Oh,
I'm just like, bro, this is someone you created, bro.
the more information I have about this series and this guy just awards me. And I had to drop that. That's one of the quickest anime I've ever dropped in my life.
And I'm even
I've
disgusted.
never
you
hated the main
watched it,
character
bro.
more. We need to do a series of like what's the most hated main character, disliked, and he should be top of that list. And that is the person that reflects you as a person, as a mangaka.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No,
He should drop
at
on
least
his
he's
pen and
honest.
not write again.
You see how much
should not
confidence he
write
has
them.
to say that? Chest and all.
Ridiculous, man. But that's all I have. I just thought I'd talk about those 2 funny ones because I had a good chuckle reading them. Yeah.
Both of them were funny, but they were funny in a
Warrior.
painful way. yeah. I mean, I was laughing, but in my heart, I was like,
It's
this
like, it's
world
not
I live
funny,
in.
haha. It's funny, weird.
I have to
but-
live in this world.
It's crazy, but hey, that's what humans are doing nowadays. But yeah, if you guys have nothing, that's it from us. As always, check us out on the socials, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, AK Mindset. Find us, and YouTube as well. I have new videos from you, Doshinoko. Watch us there. It's doing good. I hope you guys tune in. And yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed this episode we had for you, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Peace.
Catch you guys in a bit.
Deuces.